Hello and good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Small Biz Highlight. This is Tiffany Roman, your host. Thank you for everyone who has decided to take the time to join us live. I much appreciate it. If you wouldn't mind liking, sharing, maybe you want to do a, what is that called? Watch party. You know, all of the above are acceptable. um, If you are catching us on replay, thank you again for stopping by, taking the time to watch the video. Please comment below and let us know that you are here on replay. And we would love to hear your comments. If you are a customer or have experienced these products before, as we get into it, please give us the 411 on your experiences as we go into details with these. First and foremost, before we get started, I do want to remind everybody I have a virtual vendor event coming up. It's going to be run on Facebook from Black Friday through Cyber Monday. So there is a vendor fee and there are a ton of perks involved. She's having lighting issues.
The sun's not liking me today. Sorry, keep going. I'm going to work on it.
The sun wants you to glow. That's all it is. But yes, so it's going to be running through Black Friday through Cyber Monday. There is a vendor fee. So please, if you are interested at all at getting involved, I am totally changing the game up. Instead of everybody, competing on one timeline, each vendor is going to get their own group to manage. And then, people who want to specifically be involved with that person, learn about their products or services, they can ask to join the group and specifically get in the information that they're looking for. So please, if you're interested in more information, please reach out to me, and I'd be happy to get that out to you. I do have 2 vendors, yay, that are officially in, and I am stopping it at 20 is my limit here. So they will go fast. It's only a matter of time. It'll be here before you know it. So please get yourself in if you're interested. All right. So I am here with Miss Jaci Hoosier. I hope I said that right.
You did. I'm so impressed. I realized that we were chatting for so long and I didn't tell you that.
I am horrible at asking people before we go live how to say their names.
Yeah. It's usually like 80% I get Jaci, so I'm very impressed.
Yeah. I'm so excited. Okay, so I have Jaci tonight, or this afternoon. Oh my goodness.
Whatever time
Can't even tell what time of day it is. But she is here to tell us about her business. But before we get into all of that, I always love to start with the question, who are you? Where are you from? Family? What do you like to do? Stuff like that.
Sure. Well, I'm originally from Pittsburgh. I haven't lived there since I was 18, though. So I've lived all around since then. I've been in Lancaster now the longest I've lived anywhere since growing up in Pittsburgh. So I'm currently in Lancaster. My kids were all born here, so this is now home. Yeah, but it's hard to not say I'm from Pittsburgh. That's like just kind of like bred into you when you're born there. So obviously I have kids. I have 3 kids. I mentioned them already. I stayed home most of the last 11 years with them. I went back to like my degree field part-time here and there. I have a degree in counseling. And then I decided a couple years ago I needed I didn't want to do that anymore. I knew when I went back to work I didn't want to do that. So I was looking for something else. And that something else just like totally fell in my lap, which was my Vasayo business. And then like it was maybe 3-4 months after starting that in that business school, I then started working on my real estate license and became a realtor in January 2020. So I taught all of them. I also teach yoga and I teach religious school. So I do a lot, but they all like fall into that realm of helping other people in some way or another. So that's how I kind of keep it all straight in my head. It's all helping just in various ways.
Yes, that's great.
Yeah.
Okay, so first let's talk about your Vasayo, right? That's how you
Vasayo.
use it? Yes.
Vasayo.
Okay, so what is this business all about? Because I personally have never heard it before.
Yeah, we're a newer wellness business in our third year, debt free, which is pretty awesome, and to be debt free in third year. Um, in our second year, we got award for top 50 healthcare company. We were the only MLM to be in that category, so that was pretty awesome and exciting. But yeah, it's a health and wellness business. We have one, and it doesn't go like crazy into, a bajillion products for all the, multitude of things out there that people need. We have one product that targets each kind of area. We've got something for inflammation, we've got something for weight loss, we've got something for like antioxidant, for digestion, so like we kind of hit like each major, kind of $1 billion industry, and we've got a product for each one of those.
Oh,
So
wow,
really,
okay.
yeah, so you can like kind of target your business. If like you're really into weight loss, you can just target it to that. Our most recent product we came out with is our protein shake. Um, and I like was not a protein shake person. Like I really didn't know anything about them. So when it came out, I was kind of like, yeah, who's gonna want these? And man, people are going crazy over it. I didn't
Oh, that's
realize that many
great.
people were like into protein shakes. But it aside from like CBD, I that's what I get the most like feedback on and people interested in. So
Wow,
yeah.
okay. That's great. I love how you guys are wellness and you try to hit all the trouble areas or trouble spots, but you have like one specific instead of like 10 products for each, like some of these companies have. Absolutely.
Yeah, that was one of the things that I've used, in the past I've used products from like other companies, but the number of products was often very overwhelming. So that was a huge turn on with this company, was that there was like one thing, and that's what it was. But really it was the products is what drew me in, and then it was the business school that, really kept me there. So
So why don't you talk more about this business school?
yeah, so our team focuses on the business aspect of things. The first thing that comes to my mind from our trainings is, kind of you hear like cash is king a lot.
Mm-hmm.
We're taught that cash flow is king. So if you don't like, cash is great, but if you don't have constant cash flow, then that cash isn't going to last forever. So we talk about that, how cash flow is king, and really building on systems. And we talk about systems and how that works. So we have trainings. We have like, gosh, it's well over 600 hours of free trainings in the business school that ultimately that was ultimately what led me to then decide that I was going to kind of double down on it all, and then also become a realtor, which was actually challenging, because then I was like kind of essentially starting like two businesses, very similar in the systems aspect of things, but
Okay.
obviously very different in how you in the product.
Now,
So
you said you started the realtor back in January. So you not only started new businesses, but like right before the pandemic hit.
yeah, well, so I started Vasayo. It'll almost be 2 years with Vasayo, and I spent,
Oh, okay.
some time. Yeah, I spent time studying and then getting my license. That was about a 9 month thing with kids at home and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then I actually got my real estate license in January. About 5 weeks later, everything shut down. And as you might know, I don't know if all of your watchers are from Pennsylvania, but PA was like was the like ultimately the only state that was like totally 100% shut down for real estate. So there was like
Yes.
nothing really we could do unless people wanted to buy a house without
Sight
seeing it.
unseen, right? Is
Yes,
that
you
what
could
they
do
call
sight
it?
unseen. That was it. People did.
That has to
Um,
be terrifying, not to buy without
but
actually seeing it.
starting out as like, I mean, I was a brand new realtor. Like I couldn't, I couldn't really, that didn't seem like right for me. But, so I actually did these interviews like you're doing. I did that and I met people and I got going and, yeah, so things are moving along with that side of things now. Um, but it was a great time for the wellness industry,
Oh yeah.
obviously. You know, people wanted supplements. They want, and still, you know, they want to take things to boost their immune system, to keep their bodies as healthy as they can be, even more so right now than before. But so there was that. There's a silver lining, you know, in everything, depending on how you look at it.
And I love how you mentioned that because you know, I'm always posting little tidbits about how, you know, people should really have a backup plan. They should really have a plan B because you never know what's going to happen in the world. And who would have thought that the world was going to shut down because of this pandemic? And, you know, it's great that for you, for example, that you had to basically completely stop your one business, but you had another one to fall on to kind of, you know, keep you afloat, so to speak.
Yeah, that was one of the key things that I talked about a lot. Like everyone, look, all the people who are out of work. Like I felt so awful for them, and that is why multiple streams of income is just so vital. Like if you're relying on that one stream of income, especially if it's, you know, a W-2 paycheck, like anything can happen. I mean, down to a pandemic to everybody's replaceable. No matter how secure you feel at your job, everybody's replaceable. Um,
And that is
and
so
you don't,
scary for
yeah,
people to understand or even want to admit.
accept. Yeah, it's hard to accept. There's lots of people who are like, "Oh, my job's secure," but businesses are going, major businesses are going bankrupt. I mean, there's
Yes. I made a
everybody
post the
needs
other
multiple
day
streams of
about
income.
Disney
It's just
laying off a
really a
bunch
must.
of their people, their characters and the performers. I mean,
Oh, did you say
Disney?
At Disney?
Yes.
I didn't hear that. Yeah, because you can't do any of that stuff right now. That makes
I think
sense.
it's up to like 1,800, I think they laid off. And in the grand scheme of things, with the parks that they have and whatever, it may not seem like a lot, but that's 1,800 people who are out of a job now.
Yeah,
And if
yeah,
they didn't have a plan B, now they're starting from scratch trying to figure out what do I do now?
yep, yep,
It's
definitely.
so
Oh,
sad.
I'm with you. I'm with you. Obviously I said like I how many I do like I mean really I teach yoga. I teach yoga for fun. I don't promote it, but it is a stream of income. It is a stream of income. You know, I teach religious school because it's meaningful to me, and I get paid a little bit to that. You know, so there's different things. There's all, you know, there's obviously the other things are more income generating and meant for that. But it's so important to have backup plans.
It is, absolutely. Um, so you said you've been with Vasayo for 2 years now?
Almost.
Almost, okay. So
Yeah.
was it because
Like
of the wellness products themselves
mid-January.
that you got started? Or was it for another reason?
Honestly, I was looking for CBD for myself.
Okay.
I wanted, but I wanted to make sure it was THC free. That was important to me. I just my body metabolizes stuff very easily, and I just wanted to make sure that was something I found. And a friend of mine from college posted that, you know, she had joined with Vasayo and they were going to be launching CBD soon. And I was like, oh, tell me more. And talking to her, I was like, well, I think maybe I should just do this. Why am I just going to buy this product when it comes out? So it just fit. I was looking for something personally as a stream of income. and they happened to be having a product that was going to be coming out in a couple months that I was looking for. The stars aligned, so to speak. So I jumped on the opportunity. Also because it's a newer company, the fact that it's debt free, they have found they're still offering founders packs. So if you come in as a founder, you get you get an additional percentage of the global profit sharing.
Oh,
So
wow.
as a founder, once you hit like the fourth rank, it's not something very high. You get 5% global profit sharing, and we're in 13 countries. So that right there is a pretty sizable paycheck. So
Wow.
that
I
was
think you're the
another,
first
yeah, that was
company
another.
that I've spoken to that's not solely in the United States. That's pretty
Oh
cool.
yeah, yeah. We have a lot of we're in a lot of the Asian countries. Obviously that they tend to be a little ahead of us on plant-based supplements and wellness and using that as wellness, you know, avenues versus pharmaceuticals. So they're usually a little ahead of the game than we are, over here. So yeah, there's a lot in those countries. Getting some feedback too.
Am I good? What is?
I can hear you. I have a little bit of feedback.
Yeah, that's weird. I'm not sure why that happens all of a sudden. My bad.
No
Oh my
worries. Yeah,
goodness.
and then like Australia, New Zealand, things like that. Yeah, so we're around.
That is great. Should I just abandon my mic?
It's crazy. I don't know if you're getting the crazy wind too. We have some crazy weather going on, so. Oh, now I can't hear you.
Hello?
Now I can.
God almighty. Gotta love technology.
Yeah. It's love-hate relationship for sure.
Yes, absolutely. But okay, so I think that's awesome. And what I like about, I guess I should have figured that you guys were in other countries because of the awesome give back to the community that you guys
Oh,
are doing in Africa, right?
yeah. We build wells in Africa through a program, Hands to Heart, I believe the organization's called, and I don't even know how many wells we're up to, but it's a lot. I want to say like in the hundred. I think we were like working on our 100th well recently. So
That's so great.
yeah, it's a pretty, yeah, I think that's something that's important to me in my real estate business. I also take a percentage of commission and donate it to a local charity. So that piece is also important to me, that plays a part in things.
That I think that was something that really caught my eye when I was kind of trying to do like
Some Vasayo
some
stalking.
investigating on what exactly we were going to be talking about. But there was another aspect to the website that caught my eye. Something about military, which, by the way, today begins National Veteran Small Business Week. So shout out to all the small veterans, or the small veterans, the small business owners who are veterans like myself. Thank you for your service and thank you for your business. So
Definitely,
yeah,
yeah.
talk about what it is that your company does for veterans.
Yeah, we actually have a lot of veterans that are part of the team, part of Vasayo, and they are really huge on giving back and helping our military and helping our vets out to help them find extra stream or mainstream of income. So there is a discount program. It's a lifelong program. They get the discount to enroll, but they also then get the discount on their products month after month because you ordered you order, you use the product each month. So they get that discount each month, but they also get the discount to enroll.
Oh, that's
So yeah,
great.
they're very big on that. They don't have the discount yet. I have no idea if it's in the works. I think it would be awesome if it was, but for like military or for like police first responders,
Mm-hmm.
because we kind of cater a lot so CBD you can't use everywhere. Like Canada is one of our one of our countries that we're in, and they can't have they're not allowed to have the CBD there. But there's certain states where it's still you can have CBD, but like police and stuff can't take it. But because ours is THC free, it's you're kind of hard pressed to find somewhere where you can't take it. And like those first responders have so much stress to be able to take a CBD product, a natural product, versus some maybe more
Yeah.
hardcore pharmaceuticals. It's something that so many of them were looking for and having trouble finding. Our CBD is the only liposomal patented CBD made in the USA that's THC free. So that's a huge, kind of selling point to that network of people, and also obviously to our veterans who just really, so many struggling with PTSD, and that being something that has helped, you know, using an alternative. Obviously, caveat, no wellness supplement can cure any type of illness or disease that's out there. But many people use them to help alleviate some symptoms of various issues that they have. So,
Wow. That Just to recap a little bit, hi everybody, Tiffany Roman here, your host, Small Biz Highlight. We are episode 31. I can't believe we're on episode 31 already. This is just mind-blowing to me. But thank you so much for everybody for your support so far. This is Jaci Hoosier. She's with Vasayo. I hope I said that right, because I only heard it a
Vasayo.
billion times. Vasayo. Vasayo.
Putting a
I'm
little
going to
flair
learn it
on
eventually.
it.
But if you are one looking for ways to, help your community out, not so much the small community that you live in, but they reach out and actually their products, they do fundraisers and whatnot to save money up for wells, building wells in Africa so that people out there can have fresh running water. And water is such a commodity that we take for granted here in the US, and I just think it's so great that your company decided to dedicate its funds and whatnot to help such an amazing cause. If you are a vet, they are 100% about helping you out with all the discounts in the world. So please reach out to Jaci here. I'm sure she would love to fill you in on all the details and show you where you can find out as much information as you can. Jaci, what would you say is your absolute favorite part about the business? Ha,
Yeah. I honestly, I came in because of the products. I think I said it's like right in the
yeah,
beginning for anyone who tuned in later. I came in because of the products personally. I stayed because of the free business school, and that investment and that education that was given to us from our team leader, and then the leaders that have come up since that continue to help. That's been invaluable. And I have a couple degrees, from college that I still pay on and I'm not using. And that free business school that I get, that we get trainings, at least 3 times a week.
yes,
I can't say, I was always interested in real estate, but I can't say that I would have like taken that path without it. And I've learned so much about financial education and financial wellness that it's like really important to me, even more so to pass that on and to help people and educate people, because obviously money can't make you happy, but money struggles can be a
yes.
real wellness issue in your entire life. So anything like that, any little tidbits that I'm able to pass on, I definitely try to do that, in my free time, because financial wellness and financial education is just something we don't learn in school. And what I've
Yes.
gained. Yeah, what I've gained from the business school has been invaluable.
Oh, that I love how like so well-rounded this business is. Like it's not just products and all you want to talk about are the products. Like there's so much more to it that you can talk about, so much more that you can build upon, benefit from. I just love it. And I'm so grateful to you for taking the time to be on here to tell us all about it. I know you're busy.
Yeah, I think this is my least busy day this week, so I'm glad I had you on my schedule, and it's interesting to be on the other side of StreamYard. I was sitting in your seat for a while.
Yes, it's definitely different being on the flip side of it. I feel awkward when
Mhm.
somebody asks me to come be on the show because it's like, all right, I'm not supposed to touch anything. I'm used to touching everything, putting words on the screen. Like,
I'm like,
but
oh no,
it's so
someone's
great.
gonna ask me a question. What if
Oh no, despite the technical difficulties, which I apologize, everything else that's going on. So I hope everybody's safe out there. That wind sounds brutal. I wouldn't want to be driving today, but if you are, please be safe. Thank you again to everybody who stopped by and watched us live, even for a short sec. I appreciate the support. I know Jaci appreciates the support for just hearing her out. If you are watching us on replay, please hashtag replay in the comments and let us know what you thought. If you have any questions, if you want to reach out to Jaci and see more about what's going on with Vasayo, please send a comment in the comments below. I will make sure to link her to the video afterwards so that she is easily reachable for you guys, because she does not have a Facebook business page for this just yet, but maybe one day she will. If not, she's easily accessible. And if you can't
yeah,
get
I
a
just
hold
have
of
my
her,
realtor page.
if you can't get a hold of her, then just contact me and I will send you her way too easy. If you remember, if you watched earlier in the episode, I mentioned my vendor event that's coming up at the end of the month. Well, yeah, after Thanksgiving, towards the end of the month. It's going to be amazing. I cannot wait to have this vendor event. I came up with the idea and just got so excited that I had to do it no matter what. So I already have 2 vendors verified and looking forward to filling up the remainder 18 spots. So if you are interested, if you are looking for a way to take advantage of the busiest shopping time of the year and help me promote small businesses to be at the forefront of Christmas shopping this year, holiday shopping this year, join me. If not, I can send you the information for the page so at least you can stop by and see what vendors we've got going on during the event. Thank you so much, Jaci, for being here. I really appreciate you taking the time out to, introduce yourself, introduce the business and whatnot. It really means a lot to me to have this opportunity to do that for you.
No, thank you for doing this. I love that you're still doing this each week. So that's awesome.
Every week, Mondays at 1 p.m. and 6 p.m. I have military duty next week, so it may have to change my earlier episode, but I will see if I can work it out. But
Geez,
other than
I
that,
think
ladies and gentlemen,
next week's like Veterans Day. Shouldn't you have off or something?
it's this weekend, so I have to leave Thursday. I start duty Thursday, and then it ends Monday. But I'll be off
Okay.
by
So you get
Veterans
back right
Day.
before it.
Yeah,
Well, thank
I'll
you.
be done
Thank you
right
for your
before it.
service.
Oh, thank you so much for your support. And don't forget, this week is Veterans Small Business Owners Week or whatever they want to call it. So if you know a veteran who has a small business, please reach out to them and thank them for their service this week especially. Okay? All right, everybody. I will see you all later at 6 p.m. with my next episode. Thank you again, Jaci.
Thank you. Have a good one.